Well, Sunday, May 18th, marks the 45th anniversary of the eruption of Mount St. Helens. No doubt a defining natural disaster here in the Northwest. All this week here on The Story, we head into the KGW Vault to bring you segments that we aired 45 years ago, leading up to that unforgettable day. We begin tonight with reporter John Tuttle and some eerie foreshadowing on May 2nd, 1980.
Remember this pretty white mountain? 43 days ago, the Newport Observatory in Newport, Washington reported a minor earthquake on St. Helens, a quake so minor it was only detected by instruments. 3 days later, the mountain was shaking regularly, every few minutes, and scientists began to remind us that St. Helens was a volcano, and as unthinkable as it might seem, the mountain could erupt. Roadblocks were set up on the highways into the resort areas. Residents were warned of possible dangers, and the Pacific Northwest was introduced to Harry Truman.
They say that the mountain is supposed to erupt and the Forest Service is going to evacuate and do all that stuff yesterday, but I didn't believe any of it. I'm not going to leave here because I'm the only one up here. There's nobody else that lives up here in the wintertime. So it's going to have to run Truman off this lake, and I'm not going to go.
Thursday, March 28th, KGW's cameras were the first to spot this. A crater had appeared on the summit of St. Helens, and steam and ash were spewing out. Each clear day, we'd return to see something changed on the mountain. For a time, there were two craters. Then they merged into one giant hole that grew deeper by the day. A new phrase appeared in our reports, harmonic tremor, the geologist's term for the signs of molten rock moving within the mountain. Harmonic tremors were the harbingers of a lava eruption we were beginning to expect. In 43 days, the clean white mountain we remember has turned to this. Ash dark and cratered at the summit, and the north side cracked and distorted by ominous bulges. It is a no man's land of sulfur fumes and earthquakes, with a devastating avalanche predicted on the north face. The last time St. Helens awoke, the volcanic activity went on for half a century. In just 43 days, we've seen all this, and yet it all could be only the prelude. John Tuttle, News 8.
Well, since we don't have a show on the actual anniversary this Sunday, be sure to tune into it Friday night here at 6:30 for a special coverage that you will not want to miss.